Hey guys, sorry about the technology issues. I'm just gonna give you guys a couple minutes just to tune in and see if we can make this work. So if you can see me, shoot me a text or message me on Facebook. That would be great. Okay, there we go. Sorry. Got a couple people on, so it must be working a little better. Sorry about that, you guys. I had this all working, but hey, technology newbie. I'll just wait a couple more minutes and then we'll get started as I see people kind of just jumping on. Hope you guys all have your cocktail of choice, whatever that may be. You know, I have my representing my buys in here. So the purpose of tonight's call is to go over some of the things that I've been doing in the last year or so. People have been asking me about what this coaching thing is, and I thought this would be a really good way to just kind of connect with you guys through video and put myself out there for one of the first times doing a call like this. Definitely my first time, and so I just wanted to kind of be open, honest, real with you and let you know what it is that I have been doing. All right, good. We're getting people hopping on. I'll start by telling you a little bit about my story. My name is Marty Hoekstra. I live in West Fargo, North Dakota. I'm originally from a really small town in Twin Valley, Minnesota, it's called. It's not too far from Fargo. I am a full-time working registered nurse as well. And I started my coaching journey, oh gosh, it's been just a little over a year ago already. So I was always a very active person in sports in high school. And then once you get to college, you kind of just lose that sense of community, teamwork. I was always playing a lot of sports. I played volleyball, softball in high school. And once I got to college, I kind of lost that, physical activity. You're in nursing school. It's crazy, busy, chaotic, stressful, and I needed to find an outlet. And for me, that outlet turned into running. And so I've been a runner, I would say, probably since my second semester of my freshman year is when I started getting into running, doing some halves. I've done 2 full marathons, various 5Ks, things like that. But I always found that I've had this interest in health and fitness. I've had my ups and downs for sure. But I've always had this passion for wanting more for myself and just basically learning and kind of diving in and exploring how I can make myself a better in all these ways. So coaching was presented to me a year and a half ago, probably. This girl, Lexi, who I knew through mutual friends, had reached out to me on Facebook and asked if I had ever been interested in anything that she had posted on Facebook. And so I had finished the Twin Cities Marathon in 2013 in that fall. And I felt as I was getting towards the end of my training that I still had a great passion for running and I love it. But it was almost getting to be where I felt like I needed to run every day. And if I wasn't running for at least an hour, it just didn't feel like I was getting an effective workout. And although it did not turn into unhealthy behaviors, I feel like it definitely could have led down that path, because I could see myself. I asked myself one day, I was like, I can't be like, how can you have a family, live a real life, and expect yourself to be working out for an hour, 2 hours a day just to feel good about yourself? I don't think that there's anything healthy about that. So I promised myself after my training that I would dive into just something different and expand my fitness horizons. So it took me until that summer. I had seen Lexi posting things on Facebook of these different home workouts, and I was skeptical. I thought that home workouts for like old people and they were lame, and there are people who, you're a runner, you're not an old lady. I don't know, it sounds dumb, but I just really didn't think I could get an effective workout and it would count. And I was like, well, what's this PiYo thing you've been talking about? I know that yoga is really good for runners, and I've tried various types of yoga and always been really bored by it. So this looked like it was actually something that I'd be interested in. So I started my journey. I invested in PiYo. I also, at the same time, invested in Shakeology. I am a nutrition nerd. I love learning about nutrients, nutrition, and I won't get into all of it, but nutrition is something that's super important to me. I've been injured in the past a lot with running, and until I changed my nutrition and realized how important it was, it makes all the difference in the world. And I'm not one to, just dive in with some kind of nutrition shake. And there's so many different ones out there that I was super skeptical. So I did my research quite a bit before I said yes and really dove in. And I ended up I still love my Shakeology. I actually really enjoyed PiYo. And she invited me and told me about the opportunity for coaching. And some of my doubts starting out were, I don't have a huge weight loss story through this to share with anybody. And why would anyone want to learn from me? I felt like I didn't have anything of value that could be shared with people because I'm just me. I enjoy running. I like nutrition, but I'm no expert by any means. I mean, I can give you advice, but I didn't know everything about it. But then, I also thought on the same page, I was always getting people coming up and asking my opinion on diet stuff, nutrition things, workout routines. And I was always kind of that go-to crazy runner girl person that people were asking me things. And I was like, well, if I could do coaching, something that's outside of my comfort zone, and I could really inspire and seriously turn people on to that fitness isn't some big scary thing, but it's attainable for everybody. And health is super important. As a nurse, I see people every single day that could benefit from exercise, nutrition, and people in this world have this such as all or nothing approach, and they have such doubts and feelings that they can't do it. And I was like, well, if I could help one person just change their life in that way of opening their eyes to their own empowering opportunity, then I would be a success. And if I could earn a little extra money and really truly feel fulfilled and enjoy it, then I wouldn't be losing anything, especially when I was going to be getting my Shakeology and trying new workouts anyways. So that's kind of how I got started. I started out more like a discount coach, kind of dabbling in a little bit with challenge groups, trying to help people, try to help people get started in their journeys with their programs and just share what it's done for me. That's how I got started, and over the course of the last year, I can't even tell you all the things that I've learned. It's been a very amazing journey, and I can see my why for coaching has continually evolved. It started with me wanting a discount and wanting to change my own life, where I feel like now it's really, I wake up in the morning and I'm excited. I'm excited to get up early and get started with this and continue the learning and the personal development. It's literally changed my life, and it's overflowed not only in fitness and nutrition, but has honestly flowed over into all aspects of my life, changing my attitude and outlooks on everything. After sharing my story, I was just going to pull up, people ask me pretty frequently a lot of questions. So I just kind of made a list of, I would say, popular questions, frequent questions that people ask me. And I just wanted to kind of start with that as kind of an outline. So I kind of told you about how I got started. People ask me, well, how could I ever become a coach? I am no expert. And I felt the exact same way when I was beginning. Like I was telling you, I had doubts that why would anyone want to listen to what I have to say? I'm just me. Like I'm nobody special. I'm, like I'm not a personal trainer. I'm not professionally trained. But the thing is, in life, you're never going to know everything. And you honestly, the people that feel that they do know everything are the ones that don't, and they shouldn't feel that way. A common misconception is that someone that's a coach has to know everything and they have to be a professional. And while you should always be professional in everything that you do, you don't have to know everything and you're not expected to. Everybody in coaching has a different journey to share. They have a different story, they have a different background. Some people are just like, there's coaches that are just starting and they haven't done anything with their fitness and nutrition, but they want to coach so that they can help others and take them along with them on their journey. So these people have hundreds of pounds to lose, and some people have already lost weight or have a fitness journey that they'd like to share. And some people are just wanting to start coaching because they miss that sense of community. We are truly a team, and I'll get more into that, but we truly are a team. And you get out of college, you get out of school, and it's kind of like that feeling that I had was like, okay, what now? Like I don't have my friends move away. You kind of feel like you lose something. And having the sense of community and team and people that are, alongside you, pushing you in positive ways and empowering you and cheering you on in all your goals. That is another just aspect of coaching that I think people don't realize of what it is. Besides focusing on my physical health, what other benefits have I noticed for coaching? So there's a ton of other benefits. But the number one, there's 3 vital behaviors we focus on as a coach. And number 1 is personal development. Personal development is putting the focus on improving yourself in all aspects. So I take 10 to 15 minutes every day, usually every morning. It's a non-negotiable for me. I get up, I have my routine, and I pull out a book that I'm reading. I highlight the crap out of these books, underline them. I have a ton of favorites I'd be more than willing to share with you. Some are devotional, some are faith-based, some are goal building, some are inspiring, some are business oriented. Personal development, it can also be podcasts and audio, just any tool that you're using to help you benefit yourself and grow. Because if you aren't growing yourself, you can't help others. And if you're not in a good state of mind, you can't help others, because if you're not helping yourself, you're no good to anybody else anyways. And that can go along with everything in life. You need to always be broadening your horizons and having a positive outlook so that your cup can overflow into everything in your life. I'd say since I became a coach, I've had decreased anxiety, just that sense of community, and I've definitely gained a lot more confidence. If you told me a year ago that I'd be jumping online speaking in front of you guys, I would laugh at you, because there would be no way that I'd be brave enough to get in front of anybody and share my fitness story, because like I said, I thought I was just like anybody else, which I am, but I never thought I would want to broadcast literally to my friends and family and talk about any of this. So it's definitely been that sense of community, and I've definitely grown a lot of confidence through it. And that's, things that are other than the physical benefits. There's a lot of emotional things too. You have probably seen me post on my Facebook things about the Misfit Republic. And they say, well, what is the Misfit Republic? I don't understand what that is. The Misfit Republic is part of my coaching team that I'm a part of. Right now, we are getting close to hitting 4,000 coaches, which is unbelievable. So our group of coaches also, of the Misfit Republic, also has smaller branches where teams kind of branch off to do their own thing and focus on other things. So right now, we're kind of in the process of branching out on our own with our own coaches. And I would say a big focus of our team, we have a lot of values of faith, fitness, family, and community. I want to be a part of a team that is helpful, inspiring, and motivated. And knowing that we're just not a bunch of protein shake drinking fitness gurus, we're people and we share our lives. Some of my best friends are the people that I've met over this past year as a coach. And we talk every single day. And it's not just about workouts. We talk about our family and our lives and our stresses and our things that are going on. So that team aspect and always having that positivity and encouragement is huge. It's just things that you can't get from anywhere else. I truly believe that. As a coach, I get asked, so if I become a Beachbody coach, do I have to sell a certain amount of product or workouts every month to remain a coach? The bottom line is no. This business is your business. You grow how you want to grow. You grow at the pace you want to. There's coaches that are truly discount coaches, so that means that they really enjoy just getting their products at a discount, and they don't care about the business aspect. There's also people that are hobby coaches who like running challenge groups and helping others, but they don't make it as a business priority. It's kind of something that they do for fun on the side, which is great. And then there's other people who truly, some of them even just need this as their business, as their income, and they dive in full force and go with it. And there's many that are super successful with this. This business is whatever you put into it and what you want and are willing to work for, you will get out of it. There's no guarantees on making a certain amount of money or anything like that. But I'm just saying that whatever you want in this business, the opportunity is there and yours for the taking. If you do the work, and it's not a get-rich scheme, it's not a quick fix. This is a lifestyle, and this is something that if you work hard at, I've seen a lot of people be successful in whatever aspects that they define success as. So no, there's not a certain amount of product or anything you need to sell. There are incentives in this business, and bottom line is it's actually pretty easy to hit these incentives, and it's very easy to become promoted in this business very fast. In fact, I was a success starter, it's called. So in my first 3 months of the business, I helped 3 people each month for 3 months straight in my first 3 months, and I earned a trip to Nashville last summer. And it was amazing and worth every amount of effort. So also, when you find just 2 people, this could be a spouse, this could be a family, this could be a friend, someone who wants to support you in this journey and wants to jump in it with you. As a coach, if you find 2 people that are willing to take this opportunity with you, you're already getting your first promotion in the business. And to be honest, it's not hard to find 2 people. You may think that everybody is super comfortable with themselves and everybody has their insecurities, and I guarantee that it'd be super easy for you to find 2 people that want to change their life in some aspect or another. So that's just a little bit about the promotion aspect in the business side. I also really want to make it clear that when you become a Beachbody coach, you are not Beachbody. I am still Marty. I love this company, I really do, but I'm still me. I will do posts about life. I will do posts about my business, and it's still me. You're not some salesy person you shouldn't be just posting selfies and saying drink Shakeology just because I want to make $1. You know, like you're yourself. And in this business, I super value the people that truly want to take this to helping people. Every single person matters. And that is actually our company motto, is everyone matters. Our CEO is so driven in this business that he will never slow down and be satisfied or even think about slowing down until obesity in this country starts going down. That is the main purpose behind this, is to help people. Coaches were created as that the main tool. There was something lacking. They have all these great fitness programs. They had great product, but they didn't have someone that was there to help people use their products and use their fitness programs wisely and to get the most out of them. So that's actually the reason that coaches were created. So I just want to, nail down is that when you become a coach, you are not Beachbody. You are still you, and you're free to make it however you choose to. So you talk about a discount. What kind of discount can you receive for being a coach? When you are a coach, you receive 25% discount off any product, fitness program, anything like that. Excuse me. So as a coach, I get 25% off my Shakeology that I receive every month. And I'm free to get whatever other product I would choose to get for that 25% off, which makes a huge difference. So yeah, that is a discount you receive. Prizes and incentives. I talked a little bit earlier about helping just a few people every month. And if you commit to that, you will hit something called Success Club. So we're helping 3 people every month get signed up with a fitness program, their Shakeology, and getting them set to their goals. There's incentives every month. For example, last month I hit Success Club and I earned the programs P90X, P90X2, and P90X3 will be on their way to me in the mail, which is pretty cool. I also earned that trip to Nashville that I was talking about. I have earned fitness apparel, fitness equipment, t-shirts. You can kind of see in the background, I have some bobbleheads that look little Shalene. Just like little fun prizes, board games, trips to put, or money to put towards the trip that they have every year. They have this year it's actually a cruise, so you can earn like money towards your cruise. There's just various ways to earn incentives, and it's really not that difficult if you are consistent with it. Let's see, what else did I want to talk about? So trips and live events. So I talked a little about Nashville Summit. So Summit is a celebration that they do every single summer. Last summer it was in Nashville, and this year it is as well. Last year was in July, and it's basically live events are amazing. The fact that we had over 25,000 coaches getting together. Excuse me. We listened to motivational speakers, top coaches in Beachbody would share their tips and secrets. We did live workouts. We went to huge parties that was almost like the Grammys of Beachbody. There was fireworks, and it was held outdoors. There's just nonstop, continuous stuff to do, and it's basically a big celebration and get together and celebrate our wins and tell us about things that are upcoming in the company. And it was an amazing experience. And I went with 2 of my really good friends and stayed in a hotel with a bunch of my really good friends from my team, and it was an awesome trip and worth every single person that I helped, and I would highly recommend it. Other live events we have are the quarterly Super Saturdays. We just had one last Saturday here in Fargo. That's just kind of like our quarterly Beachbody meetings. Some of them have live workouts. We talk about upcoming things. We have speakers, and it's basically just a time to celebrate and get together with my team. And we go for coffee beforehand or go for breakfast beforehand. And it's just, again, bringing in that sense of community, which is huge. And that's like a huge aspect of what it is that I do and what I really super enjoy. So talking about sign up. So you're invited to this call either by me, someone else, another coach that you're working with, maybe because you're just curious about what it is that I do. You're interested in what coaching opportunity might be like, or you just kind of want to know what the heck it is. Sorry. So whatever reason that you're here for tonight, or you just want to come hang out and have a cocktail with me, I mean, that's cool too. You are here for a reason, or, and there's a reason that you came to this. Everybody in this life has this dream of fulfillment and finding something more. You always think that you want to find something in your life that fulfills your heart. And I know that might sound dorky, but there has to be a why, to the reason that why do you get up every day? There has to be something greater out there for you. And there truly is something for you, and you have to explore your options and explore life. And when you're granted an opportunity and taking a chance like I did, it can go however you want it to. So that's kind of why I decided to do this tonight, for that reason. People also wanted to know how much is the cost to sign up. So to sign up as a coach, there's a few different ways, or a couple different ways you can do it. You can sign up for the $40 to $95 coach sign up fee, which works. To be perfectly straightforward and honest with you, the best way to sign up as a coach, and my favorite way, is through a challenge pack. So a challenge pack is something in Beachbody that was created that pairs Shakeology and pairs it with a fitness program. So you're getting the whole aspect. You're getting the exercise portion, also paired with the Shakeology Superfood Nutrition aspect. So when you pair those two together, normally they're pretty expensive if you were to buy it separate, but they just pair them together in packs at a really, really good discount. And then when you sign up with the challenge pack, you can actually sign up as a coach at the same time for free. So it's kind of a no-brainer, because then you get enlisted, you get enrolled in your monthly Shakeology, and then you start getting it at that discount rate right away in your next month. And with a lot of the promotions that they have going on every month, it's basically like getting a fitness program for free if you were to sign up for Shakeology. So I think that getting those two things started right away and being a product of the product and using them and learning about them is really what the basics are of being a coach. So that's my favorite way to get signed up. And, talk to the coach, talk to me, talk to whoever it is that sent you to this that you've been working with through coaching, and they can help you as well. Is there a monthly fee? Or is a coaching monthly fee of $15.95 that comes out every month? If you choose ever to not need your Shakeology for that month, you'll still be charged the $15.95, but you can delay your shipments or whatever. I understand there's things in life, just kind of depending on your goals. So it is $15.95 a month. The resources you get with that are unbelievable. So for $16 a month, you have your own website. You have a whole bunch, seriously, a ton of resources to learn about this business. You have the opportunity to make some income. You have the opportunity to grow in the business side. It's just basically the opportunity that you're paying for. If you were to start up your own business in anywhere, can you imagine paying $100 anywhere else? There's no other place. What do they say? How many thousands of dollars is it to start a Starbucks? For what you can get out of this, not just monetary wise, it's investing in yourself is where it's at. Anyways, so that $15.95 does come every month to keep you active as a coach. How much money can I make? How much? It's like I was saying earlier, you get out of it what you put into it. So you do earn a 25% commission off any product or fitness program from any of your customers. And then as you start growing your teams, you have the opportunity to earn team cycle bonuses out of your team. So it is definitely what you put in and what you get out. I do have very close friends of mine that are doing this full time. Beachbody does not guarantee any certain amount of income, obviously, but it is very, very doable. I can tell you that what I earn every month has helped me tremendously. I paid off my car, which is pretty exciting to me. It's a lot of money just to drop off, and to know that you have a little bit that extra income coming in, and to have that little bit to fall back on has been amazing. So there is that opportunity to take this full time as well. I do know many people that are doing this full time and are making, very well for themselves and their family, and are able to provide that income. I was actually slammed with a medical bill last month, which is never fun. And I was looking at my coaching, and it was kind of like, you're expecting it, but you don't want to. And my coaching income paid off my bill. I had months where I needed new car tires. I paid off my car tires with my Beachbody check. The weekly paychecks are super nice to have, and it's just that little bonus for doing something that you really super enjoy. And people ask me, how do you do it? How do you, you're a nurse, you do this. And it's I truly enjoy it. If I felt like this was work, I wouldn't keep doing it. And in life, if you feel like you're, stressed out about something like that and it's not benefiting you in other ways, this is just something I would do anyways. Health and fitness is my passion. Helping others is my passion. And all I'm really doing is sharing that passion with others and helping them see their own potential and helping them feel empowered. I talked a little bit about rank advancement and helping those 3 people. And if you find, getting the 3 people, helping them along their journeys and earning that success club every month will keep you growing in your business. As long as finding 2 people to start their journey in coaching alongside you, you will earn your first promotion. What else did I want to talk about? Talked about signing up. Excuse me, sorry. What if I ever don't want to be a coach anymore? Which I hope that you will enjoy it and love it as much as I do. But there's no ever penalty for just stopping. It's not like they're going to scam you out of hundreds of dollars or something like that for ever stop coaching. So I just want you guys to be aware of that too. So in a nutshell, what I really wanted to get across to you guys tonight is that this is whatever you want to make of it. This is opportunity. This has led me to so many friends, helping so many people. Those messages that I get from people saying, you inspired me to do my workout today, and I've lost X amount of pounds, and it goes so much more than behind those pounds. It's people that message me and say, I truly feel happy and confident, and I haven't had an anxiety attack since I started this. Those are the days that you are so thankful to be what you're doing, and I would not change it for the world. I know that people always ask too, once they get started, like, where do I start? There's a ton of information to go over. As a coach, that is my job to mentor you and help you reach your goals. So if you sign up to work with me, what I do, we talk about what your pace you want to go towards, what your why is. We break it down into basic goals. I'll help you guide you through training. We have a really amazing website, which we're really blessed with Misfit Republic to have, that goes through so much coach training. There's always answers. We have so much available right at our fingertips that's available to you, and I will help you reach whatever goals that you really do want to reach, no matter if it's just doing things for yourself, helping others, or if it is that you want to jump in headfirst into a full-time adventure. I'm here for you. That's my job, and we truly do work as a team. Us coaches, we empower each other. We're not competitors. We share what works for us. We don't compete against each other. We're all in it for our own goals, and I think that's what really makes our team very special. So I really wanted to thank you guys for jumping on tonight. I really do apologize for the technical difficulties right away, but hey, forgive me. I'm just a real person, just like you guys. So if you do have any questions or I didn't cover something, I'll just wait a couple minutes. And if you want to post something on the Facebook page, shoot me a message just to ask, and I'll just kind of hang out and see what it is that I missed in covering. Excuse me, sorry. I should also mention too, how do I get people active in coaching? So you maybe know this, you've maybe been a part of one of my challenge groups. I do monthly challenge groups starting the first Monday of every month. That's just a non-negotiable for my business. And I help people get started in their programs. I'm really proud of the work that Lexi and I have accomplished over the course of the last year with our challenge groups and how they've grown. Now we're doing double post days. So we're posting a recipe every single day along with a fitness tip, mini challenge. We do prizes. We just want to get people excited, help them get started with their programs, and help commit to a healthy lifestyle. I am not a quick fixer. There's a lot of scammy, gross things out there that people turn to help them with their fitness and their nutrition and their health goals. And this is the only thing that I have found that I'm really turned on to. I don't think that it should be an all or nothing approach. And I think health has to be the total package. There's no quick fix that's actually healthy. And by showing our challengers ways that small changes that they can do to help with their family and help with their own goals, I think is pretty amazing. And so by doing that challenge group every month, we've had really good results. We've kept people involved and interested in accomplishing a ton of things. And I think that's pretty special. It makes me feel very blessed every single day. So that's kind of all the things that I wanted to cover tonight. So if you guys do think of any questions, please come to me, message me, text me, call me, whatever's easiest. Or feel free to go to my Fit with Heart like page on Facebook and follow me, or my personal page, and I would be more than happy to share anything with you. I'm a pretty transparent person. So I really hope this was helpful for you guys tonight, and I really thank you guys for joining me, and I hope you have a good night, and we will cheers.